but still don't know what he's killing Scott.
Works of God. They're not hearing preaching, they're hearing praising.
That's what you
Now this does fit 1 Corinthians 14, which is something that is given to the church. The ability to speak in a tongue, which is a prayer or a praise to God.
Thank
There's
you.
no such thing, according to the Bible, as a message in tongues. Again, 1 Corinthians 14, whoever speaks in an unknown tongue does not speak to men, but speaks to God. No one understands him, but in the Spirit he speaks mysteries. So, an interpretation